Hola, folks. What's going on? Kanal here. Bulls on Wall Street. Holla dollar. A little bit of a weekday in the market. This type of stuff happens, right? We've had a nice run here. We were up basically 6 days in a row. Took out these November highs, which didn't hold. And, today we were weak, and then, we came back and tested that 50-day moving average. So far, nothing has changed. We close above the 50-day moving average. We're holding up there. Ideally, we want to close above these November highs. Stop that period of higher lows that we've been having for the last few months. We haven't had a red day in a while, right? And so the action wasn't that great today, but we were due for a little bit of weakness here. I didn't see anything too crazy about it. Let's take a look at the watch list. There were not that many stocks that showed up on my scan. One of them is GOK, G-O-K. Look at the volume pattern here on these spikes, right? This thing starts getting a nice volume pattern. It looks like if we can ever cross over 50, this thing can really go. I might take a stab at this before 50 if I see a great intraday setup. Zaza, I'm still watching this one. It's just a bottom base pattern along with the flag pattern. It looks like this kind of like this 220 zone is the spot. BB, I really like this stock. Very similar like an OCZ type of setup here where it's just non-stop selling and it's getting really, really coiled in here. I think if we could come out of this range, we could test 4 very quickly. DHT, a lot of shippers were popping today, the PRGNs in some of these companies. This is a bottom-based breakout setup. It looks like, we've got potentially an easy 4 in it, but we could go higher. This stock's been murdered, in the last couple of years. It's also a reverse split, and so the float's really low on this bad boy. Hero, oil's been really weak. A lot of oil stocks have been weak. This one's got, the longer-term chart here. You can see kind of this range that we're in, but we're flagging here. If we can come out of this flag here, we should take out this range, and that would take us to 550 relatively quickly. And our risk is low, as we could probably stick a stop right around $5. Not a bad pattern. Volume pattern is looking pretty good. It's rested up, and you know what? If we get a good pop in oil, this thing could go. SWHC, this is starting to look like a bear flag. Might need a few more days, but it might not. I mean, there's a lot of selling going on in this thing. It just can't take a bounce at all. I'm looking at this for a potential short later for at least quick trades. SMBL still basing at highs here. This thing's got a chance. It's going to go when you least expect it, so you've got to have it on your watch list. RIM, big pop today, and then, a late day fade. I'm short biased on this thing now on parabolic kind of intraday pops. I'll be looking for reversals, as I do think this one's starting to get a little bit ahead of itself. UNXL, just a little day trader. You know what? This stock is just really powerful. It had a huge move. I mean, it ripped like $1 and change on a one candle on the 5-minute today. Just a nice, nice day trading stock for you. AEGR, maybe another day of rest would be nice, but you can see this 22 something level is, just really, really important here. And if we've got a flat top breakout here, test. So maybe a couple days of rest, and then, this thing can go. Crust looks like a decent short here, down 5%. We'll look for some weakness tomorrow. I probably wouldn't short it right off the bat, but if we start seeing, an early morning pop and then a reversal, I'll be looking into it for a potential short. OMI, this has been just a nasty stock here. We just had a dead cat bounce in the 20-day moving average, looking for a rollover back to, its lows. And then FBHS is a nice looking stock here. I think that this one probably needs another day or two of rest too, but I definitely like the look of it. So that's it, guys. Besides that, I'll be doing my regular, looking for intraday plays. A lot of these biotech stocks are flying, and they're making good longs in the morning, but great shorts in the afternoon. So, make sure that you guys are playing them both ways.